with all the stuff that you see on social media, right? Like on TikTok or Instagram or Snapchat, I guess, whatever it may be, Facebook, I guess, right? Whatever their social media platform that you use, I want to go ahead and expose and tell you the truth about what the travel agents and these realtors don't tell you. Today, like the title states, I want to tell you the lie that Florida sells you. So good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a fantastic long weekend, and I'm filming this on Saturday, so Memorial Day weekend, and just know why we have this long weekend, right? For Memorial Day, it's not just a long weekend, but as I stated in the beginning of this video, and as the title states, the lie that Florida sells you. Well, that Florida sells you or tells you, whatever it may be. But along that premise, and you're probably sitting there like, Justin, what do you mean by the lie that Florida sells you? And on Instagram, right, on TikTok or Facebook, whatever it is that you watch, I guess like reels or like the short form content, right? These realtors, these travel agents, they all sell you Florida as like beaches, this gorgeous weather, these national parks, these state parks, these springs, all this stuff, right? They show you all this stuff, but they never actually show you the truth behind like what it actually means to like live in Florida rather than just traveling and visiting. And the first one I want to start off with is just the people. And I'm not saying all Floridians are bad, do not get me wrong. The local Floridians are great, but a lot of people who moved down here in the past 6 years during COVID and the height of the COVID like population boom for Florida are from the north. And you always hear me dogging on the people from the north because the people in the north act like it's their world and we merely revolve around it. So they're very entitled, they're very egocentric, they're very rude, very, very rude people. And if you're visiting Florida, you're gonna see them around in Orlando, Tampa, Miami, the Keys. We have them up here in Jacksonville and St. Augustine. I imagine it's the same case all of Pennsylvania. They're everywhere. They're spread around like locusts. And unfortunately, a lot of the people out here, they don't show you how a lot of people interact with you. They kind of like, if you can tell you're not meeting a local Floridian, because local Floridians are great. They're very laid back. We don't care, like it is what it is kind of mindset. Yes ma'am, no ma'am, manners. But then you meet someone who just says yeah or no kind of thing, and then you just look at them and you're like, ooh. And like their demeanor and their demeanor, the way they talk, the way they act, it just sounds very egocentric, right? It's all about me, 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 me. A lot of local Floridians are like, hey, how are you? They'll talk your ear off. We will talk your ear off. I don't think you understand that. I don't care if you're a complete stranger. I will talk to you for 15 minutes, whether you like to or not. Your ears are gonna get chewed off because I'm just gonna keep talking to you, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way we are. A lot of people who haven't moved down here are very closed-minded and closed off, and they're like, ooh, I don't want to talk to you. Ooh, like, and they'll just pretty much tell you to shut up to your face and just move on, like without thinking like there's gonna be repercussions to it. Another one up too is they don't sell you on is the driving. And the driving in Florida is awful. It's god awful. It doesn't matter anywhere you go. I've always stated the further south you go, the crazier the driving becomes, and that is very true. Literally the minimum from like what was that, Palm Beach County? From Palm Beach County down to the Keys, literally the minimum is Florida. Like, well, it's in Texas. Like, well, it's Texas, so the minimum on the road is 80. No, the legal limit in Texas is 80. The legal limit in Florida is 70. The cops do 80. The cops do 85. Everyone does 80. You go to the speed limit, they will run you off the road. And you have to be prepared for that. People drive like a bat out of hell. If they see a 1-car distance gap between you and the person in front of you, they're taking it. They're putting a turn signal on, maybe, and they're cutting straight in. And you have to sit there, slam on your brakes and kind of thing. And you're just like, well, oh well, like I'm used to it. But that's the way people drive. People drive like lunatics out here. The further south you go, you hit I-4. I've always preached this. You hit I-4, and everyone just loses all semblance of like being like half smart, and like the ability to drive is like a NASCAR race. It's bobbing and weaving, it's cutting up traffic, it's motorcycles splitting the lanes, which happens everywhere, but in Florida it's pretty bad. But everyone drives like they got somewhere to go, all to be 1 car length in front of you and still stuck in the same gridlock traffic on I-4 because someone had to crash 2 hours ago and it shut down the whole highway. Now the next one up too is boating. You see a lot of on TikTok and stuff like that of like everyone on the boats in the Keys or the boats on the Gulf or on the Atlantic or on the St. John's River. Yeah, that's great, but the process of the boats, right? Driving to the boat ramp, you can see the people who've never driven a boat before or driven a truck with a trailer buying their boat, buying this $200,000 boat and not being able to back their boat down a very easy sloped ramp. And they're panicking, they're braking, they're freaking out. And you can see videos too of people who've never actually driven like down a boat ramp and launched a boat, losing their truck into the ocean or the intercoastal or wherever it may be, and their truck just gets completely swallowed by the water because they don't know how to actually back up a boat. And that's just the first part. They don't know how to back up a boat in a trailer. Next thing up, they don't know how to drive the actual boat. Like when they drive the boat, they're ripping through no wake zones. They're ripping through these areas, and they drive like they don't care, because pretty much if you breathe in the state of Florida, you can get a boating license. And that's just the truth. You can literally breathe on this exam, get a boating license, and you're good to go. I've had my boating license since I think I was 16, and I've taken the exam and I haven't had to take a refresher or anything like that. It's pretty much, you take it because you need to get, if you want to go rent a jet ski, you need a boating license in Florida, and it takes like a day to do it, and you're good to go. But people don't actually know boater safety or the rules when you're actually driving a boat. They just think they know what they're doing, and they're ripping through all these places, tearing up marshes, tearing up seagrass, tearing up everything around them because their props are too low, or they actually bottom out their prop, or they mess up their prop because they didn't trim it high enough, and they're trying to blast through 3 feet of water that goes to 2, and they just get stuck on a sandbar. I've seen that way too many times up here in St. Augustine, and people don't know how to drive boats. And the last one up, I'm gonna keep it short and quick, is that when you do see these videos too on Instagram, they don't tell you about the bugs or the heat or the humidity, and these are all lumped in together because it's a Florida ecosystem. Florida is very hot and it's very humid. It is cloudy out right now, very cloudy. It is 80% humidity, and it's 90 degrees right now at 2:14 as I'm recording this. You step outside, you feel like you're walking into a wall of water with heat blasting you. The sun can still comes through, and you feel like your skin is boiling. And they don't show you that. They don't show you that it's not just, oh, you're always on the Keys. Yeah, it's UV 10, but it feels like UV 40. You're getting scorched. Like, you are blister red within like 20 minutes if you don't actually protect yourself, and people don't protect themselves. Melanoma down here is a very big problem. But the weather down here is hot and it's humid, and you have to expect it. You're like, oh, well, yeah, duh. But I'm telling you, you think you know Florida humidity and you think you know Florida heat, it's on another level. Everything is out to get you. The bugs, and like, dude, with the bugs, the mosquitoes, the skeeters out here, the gnats, the the chiggers, right? Like, all these bugs out here, everything is out to get you. It's there to bite you and like pretty much steal your blood. And I think at this point, it's a little conspiracy theory, but I think mosquitoes now are immune to DEET, because I will spray DEET on me and I'm still getting bit on the areas through, and they're just like, I don't care anymore. Or if you spray them with DEET, they get more pissed off and angry at you, and they come back more aggressive, like a bat out of hell, trying to suck all your blood out of you. But gnats too. You don't think about gnats, but biting gnats are worse than mosquitoes. Mosquitoes bite you once and they're gone. Now, you may have a bunch of them, but gnats, they'll bite you and bite you and bite you and bite you and bite you for the same one. One gnat can bite you like 20 times, and they don't care because they're just a-holes. Gnats, I hate gnats. And they just want to ruin your day. And like, the further south you go, they're rough. Like, any kind of intertidal marsh area, good luck. If you want to be on the intercoastal or the Indian River Lagoon, or you want to be in the Keys, I will tell you right now, be prepared to be itchy and bring some antihistamines, because you're gonna be scratching up a storm if you don't have clothing on or anything to protect you from it, especially around mangroves, because they live and dwell in those areas. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys do have a fantastic weekend. Take to the comments and let me know what you think about the lies that Florida tries to sell you to get you to come down here. I'm not saying don't come down here, just be wary or what to expect, because it's not like the videos, it's not like what it seems, because it's hot, it's humid, it's buggy. Like, that's just reality, because we're a subtropical and tropical climate. Just know what you're getting into, and I hope this video provides you a little bit of guidance and a little bit of comedic relief to it. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys do take care. Take to the comments again, let me know what you think. But if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, y'all. Have a good one.